with that, she's probably going to get this jump clean, but she's got one more problem, right? She's tilted outside her circle fairly significantly here. I wanted to talk about this just a little bit because it is really important and it comes up a lot for double axel. I'm just going to draw a line again from the foot, the takeoff position, to our landing. What we need to focus on and we need to understand is that when a skater starts tilting, it means that the energy in a certain direction or the movement associated with the mass of that body part is different than the mass of the other body part. And so what we see in this jump is we see a tilting outside the circle, meaning that something in the lower body has a little bit more force or energy pressing it out. Okay, so if I drew a little arrow here, there's more force in the lower body moving across the target than in the upper body. So the upper body would have a shorter arrow, right? So if there's more movement and more energy going across and out, so in other words, I think that her thigh is swinging around this takeoff just a little bit, and because of the weight of her thigh, it's creating this tendency to throw energy across this trace, right? What we want to do is we want to take everything up and down this line and then pull into rotation. And something is being thrown across this line, going across it this way, right? She's taking a piece of her body and throwing it across this line, her lower body. And to me, it looks like it's the thigh. It's this right here that's going across the trace this way, causing her lower body to move out this way, and her upper body stays over the line. Okay, so this is one of those things that's hard to tell. We see it in slow motion in video, and it's really not possible to see that that's what's happening. But we can guess at that as the cause from what happens after she gets in the air. The fact that the lower body starts to tilt out away further, right? So this lower body is more over here. Right, and it's probably caused by the thigh because that's the part of the lower body that has the most mass, and it looks from takeoff like she's likely pushing that across right there. Not just lifting up in the target direction, but pushing it across as she jumps. So I think that this is normal. When we see this, I see it a lot, especially with skaters doing double axel. On double axel, they're trying to create more rotational energy. If they haven't gotten a double axel yet, they're right at the minimum jump height, trying to create more rotation, and something is spinning around. Oftentimes we see skaters have a success even though this leg is flying across the trace like this, because they also throw this arm around their body. I would consider that a double error, which causes they sort of nullify each other so that the jump actually flies through the air correctly or straight. It's just that I call that jumping into the circle. It has a tendency to spin through the takeoff more, jumps into the circle, and the jump has less flow. So I actually like the fact that Mariah's hands and arms tend to go at the target, and I would just keep making sure that as she takes off and goes through, she doesn't get into this habit of cutting the upper leg of the free leg through and across the target, and it just kept going at the target as well. Lots of good things. I think Mariah's going to get this, especially with Tom working on it. I think it'll be really exciting to see this. When we look at it again in slow motion, it looks pretty darn good. Just a little bit of tilt to work with. Just make the air position a little bit more efficient. Height-wise, she's got it. I said 0.61. We start seeing triple axles at 0.60, 0.61. That's right in the ballpark, and I think it's totally doable. So, okay, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. If you'd like to see more videos like this, just let me know. Okay, take care.